Okay, we're going to continue on in our Father's Word. I'm going to go back to Matthew, and we're going to read some about Zechariah. This is Jesus speaking, and this is writing in red. Serpents, brood of vipers, how can you escape the condemnation of hell? This is Matthew 24, verse 33. Therefore, indeed, I send you prophets, wise men, and scribes. Some of them you will kill and crucify. Some of them you will scourge in your synagogues and persecute them from city to city, that you may come all righteous bloodshed on the earth, from the blood of righteous Abel to the blood of Zechariah, the son of Berechiah, whom you murdered between the temple and the altar. Assuredly, I say to you, all these things will come upon this generation. Okay, we're going to go back to Chronicles. 2 Chronicles 24:18. Therefore they left the house of the Lord God of their fathers and served wooden images and idols, and wrath came upon Judah and Jerusalem because of their trespass. Yet he prophesied to them to bring them back to the Lord, and they testified against them, but they would not listen. Then the Spirit of God came upon Zechariah, the son of Jehodiah, the priest, who stood above the people, and said to them, Thus says God, why do you transgress the commandments of the Lord, so that you cannot prosper? Because you have forsaken the Lord, he has also forsaken you. So they conspired against him, and at the command of the king, they stoned him with stones in the court of the house of the Lord. Thus Joash the king did not remember the kindness of Jehoiada, his father, had done to him, but killed his son, and he died. And he said, The Lord look on and repay. So it happened in the spring of the year that the army of Syria came up against him, and they came to Judah and Jerusalem and destroyed all the leaders of the people from among the people, and sent all their spoil to the king of Damascus. For the army of the Syrians came with a small company of men, but the Lord delivered a great army into their hand, because they had forsaken the Lord God of their fathers. Now that's 2 Chronicles talking about Zechariah being slain. He was killed, he was slew between the altar of God and the temple, out on the porch, Solomon's porch. Now we're going to continue on in our